opens up with us laughing. Sorry, the countdown. It gets me every time.
I know.
I'm like, 5, 4.
It's so official.
I know.
It's
Hello.
yeah.
Hello. Hello.
I hope people can see this video because this is just that's not my vacuum in the background. Just so everyone knows.
What? That was so random.
It is my vacuum.
Wait, it's not or it is?
I was saying it's not, but it is.
Oh. You know what? That reminds me of a story. My grandma, who I don't even know if she listens to this podcast. She probably doesn't. But I always had my vacuum in the background of my pictures, like ever since I moved to Kentucky, and she started like every time I'd post a picture, she'd be like, "I'm so sick and tired of seeing your vacuum in the background of all of your videos and pictures." And I'm like, "What? It just means that I'm clean." Like what?
My vacuum is where I am, and I'm clean.
Yeah.
So
that just reminded me of it when you said that.
That's so funny. I feel like, well, this is where I'm in in the room that I record in, is my kids' like craft room because it has the clearest like wall. Sometimes I think to move the vacuum to look better, but today I didn't, and there she is. Melissa can't see me very well right now, but she'll see it later. So.
You know, the only thing that I can see is the vacuum, like, because it's not moving at all, so I can see the vacuum handle, but that's all I can see.
Very, very good. Yeah, because my internet is weird, but honestly, on my end, I see Melissa and I see myself, and we both look great. So, anyway.
Wonderful.
So, anyway,
wonderful.
That was just a side tangent. Wow, this is coming up chatty, but
that's okay, because the episode is going to be chatty. Do you want to tell our listeners why this episode's going to be chatty?
Yeah, it's going to be really chatty because we decided that we love our coffee news segment so much that we are devoting an entire episode to coffee news of summer 2026. So we're looking back as we start winding down summer to kind of look at some of the big highlights. Now, there was actually lots to choose from.
Yeah, there was.
There's no way for us to choose the every single one. So, but we're officially coffee news anchors now. So we can put that on our resume or
welcome back to the Coffee Experiment podcast, where me and Katie are newscasters, and we're here with the TCE news of the summer.
Yeah.
So
we're not going to charge you $1 a week like the New York Times does when I tried to click on one of their articles. So.
Oh, yeah, same, bro.
And I should have known, because you're supposed to pay for the New York Times because it's the New York Times, but I always had a dream to write for the New York Times when I was a kid.
Really?
But I did. Yeah, I had this dream where like I was going to move to New York City and work at the New York Times and basically be like Rory Gilmore. That was that was my dream. But my dream changed, as time went on, and now I know that I could never live in New York City, and that's just not for me. So, anyway. I
love that. I mean, I love that dream. And you could have done it. I think you could have done it.
Oh, well, thank you. I think I could have too. It's still a dream actually to get a byline in the New York Times because they do have freelance writers too.
Ooh.
So that still could be a dream that I could fulfill. So.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But until then, we're going to cover this. Not from the New York Times because they tried to charge me $1.
Yes. And guys, we've got some interesting stuff for you today. So buckle up and put on your comfy clothes, grab your coffee. If you're listening to this on the way to work, turn it up. If you are listening to it at work, don't let your boss catch you. And if he does, make him listen with you or her. Make him or her listen with you. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely. We love to join you wherever your journey might take you today. So.
So should we just get into it? Or, We need to have our bevy moment, or our bevy break.
Yeah. And we're going to skip the coffee news segment because
yes,
it's the whole episode anyway.
Exactly. Here is your extended cut of the coffee news section.
Mm-hmm. For the entire...
So...
Anyway, yes. What are you drinking?
So I have just a black coffee from my French press, and I have a new Califia pumpkin creamer that I got. It's in it. It's like almost gone though. Like my coffee's almost gone. So, and I have like the devil's cut of the French press, so it's like the really gritty like end of it, and it's in a Stardew Valley mug, and it tells you how much energy and health and speed you get after you drink it. If you play the game, you know what I mean.
I have no idea, but I love that for you so much. I totally clueless.
It's so cute. It says, coffee, it smells delicious. This is sure to give you a boost. +3 energy, +1 health, and +1 speed. It's really good for caving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're like, you little nerd.
I almost like went like, nerd.
Nerd.
Oh,
What are you drinking?
But I'm also drinking a French press, and I got this tall mug out this morning. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but they will. So this is it's like a floral cup. It's from the Pioneer Woman collection at Walmart. So, anyway.
Okay. I will actually send you a picture of what I see right now.
Okay, please do. And I'm sure it's terrible.
This is what I see right now. This is the frame that I see, and it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah,
it's kind of majestic.
It's actually like super majestic.
It is.
I love how I'm paused. It's beautiful.
I know.
Anyway. But yeah. So my coffee, I have the cinnamon coffee cake creamer in it as usual.
Yum.
But this week I did try, I'm drinking Black Rifle coffee this week because I just picked some up. But do you like Black Rifle coffee?
I'm really hit or miss with it. I've been to a few of their coffee shops. Actually went there when we were meeting you guys in Nashville a couple years ago. And I do really like their coffee, like, at the shop. But I don't really care for it at home bagged. I used to like it a lot. But then when I started buying from local roasters, I kind of lost the taste for the overly produced kind. But I like it from if I'm getting it fresh from their coffee shops, I like it. So it just depends.
Yeah, it's interesting because I hadn't bought it like in a really long time, but I realized that I was completely out last week.
Yeah.
Which I talked about last week, or maybe the week before. I don't remember. How long did I go? I don't know. Anyway, either way, I had ran out. And I was looking around. I was just at the grocery store because I was like, I just need to pick something up really quick. And then I just found the light roast, like Black Rifle, and it's okay. Like I'm like you. Like I used to have more of a taste for it. Like actually, my husband and I, we used to buy the whole beans. And we used to buy that like all the time, but now I just like a lot of other coffees a lot better. So
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it too. I used to really like it, and now I just have a taste for different blends. But yeah, okay, awesome.
But anyway, so we have that's what we have today. So there you go.
There you go. All right, guys. So we're moving into our meat of the episode, which is our coffee news. And Katie and I we don't really have an outline. In fact, I feel like we've kind of gotten to the point where we don't really need outlines. We kind of just have a flow, and I kind of like it, you know? I mean, I love a good outline too, but I feel like her and I have just kind of really gotten into a flow of how we like our episodes done, and it works.
Yeah, it definitely works. And I think that because maybe at first we needed an outline, but now we just kind of go for it, and we understand the flow, and no one knows it better than we do. So
That's so true. And Also, I know we're taking forever to get into this episode, but I wanted to just also, I know Katie and I wanted to say a quick thank you again for Mariana for coming on last week. If you guys missed that episode, we had an amazing guest named Mariana who grew up on a coffee farm in Costa Rica, and we learned a lot from her, and she's so kind, and so that episode was really cool, and so I know that if you missed it, you can check it out on YouTube and Spotify, so don't forget to check that out as well.
Yeah, it was just last week's episode and episode number 39, and she was wonderful. We also have a Substack too. I just wrote all about
Yes.
Yeah, I just wrote all about her on our Substack, and it's, guys, this piece about her coffee story is sure to warm your heart. So
Yes.
you should definitely read it if you haven't already, and follow us on Substack, because we'd love to have you on our blog and email list. So
Absolutely. All right. Are we ready to get into the coffee news?
yeah, now we're ready. We are ready.
Okay. Cue the theme music of the coffee news. Da, 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 da.
I don't know what that was.
I don't either. I just made it up.
Oh, good. It was good.
Thank you. All right. Katie, do you want to start?
Yeah, I can start with one.
Okay.
So we'll just get right into this. I looked up a few on the Daily Coffee News website, and this one's from July. And it's all about how getting coffee shoppers to follow through on ethical purchasing. So basically, according to United Nations estimate, 40% of consumers say they're willing to buy ethically produced goods, but only 4% actually do. Nearly 2 decades after that figure was first published, surveys show that the pattern is essentially unchanged. So this is kind of interesting when it comes to coffee. So there was a experiment done in the Netherlands, the United States, and Canada, and they found that consumers were far more willing to buy the ethical products if they had the same sticker price as non-ethical counterparts, even if the volume was less. So so when it comes to like coffee, people are trying to figure out in packaging, how much should we put in the packages of coffee to allow people to make more ethical decisions, because it's a whole like mind thing. It's like a mind game.
Yeah.
So I thought this was kind of interesting. It's like, okay, is it right to like do this to get people to make more ethical choices, even like, well, I guess that, it would be their knowledge, because they would know what they're buying, especially if it has like a sticker, if it shows like, hey, like this is probably a more ethical choice, but they choose something else because it's cheaper. I mean, I understand that, but now they're trying to figure out how to package these coffee beans to figure out how to get more people to like buy them versus a more non-ethical choice. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I like that.
Yeah. So there's that. And then as far as like, I don't know, I'm so bad at that. Like when I look at something, you know how like my husband's like really good at looking at, oh, Katie, like this is like way less, like the package size is like way less than this one. So this one is, even though they're like the same price, they're like cheaper, because this one is like costs more per whatever. And then this one costs less per whatever, and so I'm really bad at that. Sometimes I just look and I just like grab. So I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, when I'm with Vince, I definitely pay more attention to that. But when I'm alone, I'm like, I need this. Man, I need this.
When I'm alone, I'm terrible. I'm like,
too.
Let's just get this done.
Exactly.
It's probably bad. I just honestly, especially when I'm with my kids, if I'm like grocery shopping like with my kids, I'm like, I always forget I forget everything. Like I do. I really do.
Yeah. It happens,
It happens.
So,
anyway, I just thought that was really interesting when it comes to coffee. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Fascinating.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, because fair trade coffee, it looks like it's 25% more expensive if you want to get fair trade coffee. Yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, all right. So that was my first one. How about you?
Okay, so starting off with a little bit of a sad one, but it definitely needs to be talked about. So there was an earthquake in oh my gosh, I didn't write down where it's Colombia. That's where it was. Okay,
Colombia.
yeah, there was an earthquake. Oh my gosh, bro, there was an earthquake in Colombia, and it disrupted the coffee sector. It was like a 7.4 magnitude, and it struck Western Colombia. It unfortunately killed more than 250 people, and there are still hundreds of people missing. This was very recent. This was in August. And it's the country's exports for coffee have virtually stopped. So that's a pretty significant area for coffee. So if you guys want to support that, I did link a GoFundMe in the description of our podcast, and you can go check that out and support them. Again, whenever things like this happen, it's important for us to band together as people and humans and support where we can. So
Yeah.
I know I'm started off a little sad, but that is significant, especially since all coffee exports have stopped in the area. And a lot of coffee farms in that area were impacted very greatly too. So that's something to be aware of.
To think about. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll put this GoFundMe in our description, in the podcast description. Yes.
Yep. And while I'm on that subject, is this a little bit different? But I'm just gonna talk about another real quick thing. It's the Vietnamese coffee exports. So it's 1.2 million tons of coffee in the first 7 months of 2026 have been exported out, which is insane. And it's a 10.8% volume increase from last year. So I just think it's fascinating that all around the world, coffee is so significant in different types of information or different exports, different, upgrades, downgrades, uptrends, downtrends, all that stuff. Curious to see if anything goes up after the earthquake and how long it's going to take them to rebuild as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. There's so many natural disasters that impact coffee production. It can be devastating for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
What did you have next, Katie?
My next one is another study. I don't know. The studies I'm drawn to the studies for whatever reason. Maybe my algorithm knows that I like that, and when I type
probably
they're like, you would like this. I don't know. So this is kind of interesting. This is an article about how coffee and sleep might not be the nightmare pairing that you think. So, so I think a lot of the time coffee is labeled as the enemy of sleep. But there was a large Swedish study of middle-aged adults. A lot of these are Swedish. The Swedish, they're doing lots of studies these days. Okay. And habitual coffee drinking showed little meaningful relationship with sleep quality or daytime sleepiness. So there's very little correlation. So they did this cross-sectional study that examined coffee habits and sleep-related measures among over 25,000 adults ages 50 to 64. And so the authors concluded that habitual coffee consumption showed a very low association with sleep patterns at all. So, so technically, caffeine, if you drink it too late, we know that it can keep you awake and it can keep certain parts of the brain more active. But researchers also have suggested that coffee can help a sleep-deprived brain get by in the moment, even if it can't help sleep-deprived brains with complex tasks. So there you have it. It's really interesting how they did that. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So we have that. I don't know. I don't know. I know for me, it would be a nightmare if I drank coffee late at night. That definitely
I've done
would be a
it.
nightmare. Yeah.
I've done it. It doesn't really affect me too much anymore. I don't know. I think it depends. Now, if I drink an energy drink or like just had caffeine, like without having it in something, maybe. But interesting. Okay.
Like a caffeine pill. Take a caffeine
Yeah.
pill before,
Oh gosh.
don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But coffee itself, yeah. So it's yeah. So it's interesting. And yeah. Okay. Okay. What about you?
Okay. The next one I had was about FEMA. FEMA is hosting Jack Simpson the 14th of September in Barcelona. We're going to, I'm going to link the tickets below, but basically, you know, if you're like me, you're like, who is Jack Simpson? Well, he is he's a barista, and he was the barista of the year in 2025. So
Oh,
yeah, so FEMA's going to host his little event, and it's all about the barista journey. It's meant for coffee roasters, cafe owners, baristas, distributors, and a lot more people. The topics of discussion are going to be expert discussions on different things in the coffee industry, including tasting sessions, networking opportunities. There's going to be hands-on experiences. But yeah, he's the world champion of 2025. And if you want to learn about his journey, tickets are available online right now.
that is.
But
really
it's coming up
cool.
pretty quick. Mm-hmm. There's also a whole calendar of all of the event details and when they're going to be. So I know. I wish I could go to that.
So like he's the best barista. Like there's no barista
Yeah.
better than him.
No, Jack Simpson is the top barista dog.
Jack Simpson.
And honestly, when I was looking into him, he seems like a really cool dude. Like I was looking into him and I'm like, he seems pretty chill. You know?
Now that's the barista we need to interview. The best barista.
I know,
in the
right?
world.
I know. And real quick too, I'll do another little point here as well. It kind of goes with what Katie was just talking about a little bit with the sleep stuff, but coffee in moderation. They're saying that coffee in moderation, that it does not actually cause dehydration. So you know how a lot of people, like Katie's, the whole, not a myth, but like people think that coffee is going to affect sleep. People think that coffee is going to cause dehydration, and there's actually a lot of studies out there now where people are like, they're busting these myths, and this is one of them, saying that it does not cause dehydration. It can actually help with hydration, and it can counteract diuretic effects. So
Okay.
take that with a grain of salt as you will. Look into that more. I did a little bit of a deep dive on it, but it's a fairly new study, so, but I thought it was fascinating.
Yeah, that's oh wow. I had to clear my throat. That's really interesting. Because I would imagine that yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I know after I drink coffee, like usually I want some water, but does it necessarily mean that it's contributing to my dehydration, or would other things dehydrate me more, like an energy drink?
I think so.
I think they would, because they're like they're like carbonated usually. Like,
yeah. Now, if you're in the middle of a desert and you're thirsty, I don't really think that coffee's going to quench that thirst. But I don't think that, I think what they're saying is, you know, caffeine or like coffee isn't going to make you more dehydrated than what you already kind of are.
Okay. It's not going to make it worse. It's it's not going to, hot coffee in the desert probably isn't going to be what you need. But interesting.
All right. So, Katie, what about you? What do you have next?
Well, there is this Italian espresso company, and sorry if I say this wrong, La Marzocco? How do you say it?
La Marzocco.
La Marzocco?
Yeah, that's the kind of grinder that I have. That's the brand of my grinder, La Marzocco.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, well, this company, they are launching this digital realm called Sistema, a subscription-based web platform for monitoring usage, performance, and maintenance data for your espresso machines. Now, this is especially important probably for like coffee shop owners that have this type of espresso machine. So it gathers and displays data, and it shows you all the things you need to know to keep your espresso machine running as it should.
That's cool.
Yes, yes, and I'm sure you have to pay for it. It's another subscription. So,
Absolutely.
if you have this espresso machine in your coffee shop or even in your home, it said it was for more like commercial grade, but hey, if you have a commercial grade one of these in your house, like that's fine. And you can get this app if you would like. So, that is
Yeah.
what they are rolling out. The subscriptions cost about $24 a month in US dollars.
Oh,
So,
that's kind of a lot for that.
yeah. Yeah. So it seems a little expensive, but you know what? This seems
Yeah.
kind of like a bougie company to me. So
Interesting.
interesting. I wonder like how many more apps people are going to be able to create for things that are. How many more subscriptions are we going to need to pay for? That's what I'm wondering. Like,
I don't know. I feel like enough is enough.
it's enough is enough. Because sometimes I just want to try something out, and they're like, try our subscription, subscribe and save.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't want
know.
to subscribe or save. I just want to try it. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I hate being marketed to. Even though I'm in marketing.
I know, me too.
God. I work in marketing and
No.
I'm really in tune with like if I'm being marketed to. Like there is this I'm sorry, this is a side tangent. I'm trying to
That's okay.
I was looking at these like vitamin D supplements maybe to give my kids, and one of them an ad came up to me, on Instagram or whatever, how that how that goes, and I clicked on it and I looked at it and I'm like, okay, AI wrote this. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, these testimonials, they're fake. They're all in the same tone and they're all using M dashes. I'm like, these are not real. Oh, look, all the testimonials of the pictures, they're all AI generated.
Of course.
All the photos. And I'm like, you just like put this into a computer or into AI and they're like, create a landing page for me and create testimonials with all of this. And we're going to put it all here and people are going to buy it. No, but people are going to buy it. It's so true. Like, they will.
They will.
Like, it's crazy. But I went on there, I'm like, you want me to put this into my kid? But you didn't, like, there's not a real person at all. I mean, did robots just create this gummy? Like, is there any human interaction within creating this supplement for children? Like, I was so scared. And so
It's definitely something to consider.
That's when I got off the internet for the night, because I was like...
You're like, and we're done.
And we're done. So, anyway, I hate being marketed to. But anyway, Lawnmower Zacco, you know what? You have this going for you, and I'm excited for you. I think that, it could be, honestly, it potentially could be good for if you have one of these espresso machines in your coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of help out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And speaking of subscriptions,
subscriptions.
that kind of leads me to my next point. Oh, well, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I tried to look up how to pronounce this, but if I'm saying it wrong, forgive me. But Nespresso is partnering with Troon. They have officially became their preferred partner, which means that they basically are their top partner. Troon, I'm going to read what Troon is. I copy and pasted it from the website because I'd never heard of it before. But essentially it's a leisurely golf and club related type of thing. So it's headquartered in Scottsdale. And Troon is the world's largest golf and golf-related hospitality management company, providing services at 950 plus locations in 45 plus states and 40 plus countries, including operational responsibility for 575 plus 18-hole management golf courses. In addition to golf, Troon specializes in homeowner association and private residence clubs, estate management, and associated hospitality venues. Troon's award-winning food and beverage division operates and manages 600 plus food and beverage operations located at golf resorts, private clubs, daily fee golf courses, and facilities. So,
sorry, I was just getting a call from my kids daycare randomly.
Yeah, no, you can answer it. Yeah, so Troon and Nespresso have partnered. I'm assuming that Nespresso is going to be offering options through them. They did sign on to a multi-year partnership. So, yeah, interesting. Because I know how Katie and I feel about Nespresso. So I don't know that I want to support Troon. Not that I was supporting them, but...
Not that I knew about them in the first place.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
yeah.
a pretty big headline, surprisingly enough. But you can check out Troon at troon.com.
But should we trust Troon if they partnered with Nespresso? Well,
I don't think so. I don't think they're trustworthy anymore.
I don't think so. I think they, well, Troon, I didn't know about you, but now
you know too much.
Now I know too much about you.
And too many numbers. There were so many numbers in that article. They like to brag.
It seems like really ritzy to me, because
yes,
really, like, okay, and I don't want to talk bad about people who like golf. I mean, I know plenty of people who enjoy the game of golf. Personally,
mm-hmm.
I'm not good at golf. You know, I've embarrassed myself on multiple occasions, but I think that golf itself, I mean, it's what you see, like, I think a lot of just, like, more elite people will do golf, and they go to the country club. You know, they pay for the country club, they do the golf, and, like, that kind of thing. And I see where Nespresso is trying to, like, partner with that and, like, fit more in with that, because maybe that's even more of a demographic that's, like, we need things, like, you know, faster and, like, you know, that kind of thing. Not that other people that aren't as elite do, but I don't know. I feel like that's definitely, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, well, and remember, if you remember when we talked about Nespresso, I think you were saying that when it was originally created, if I remember this properly, it was created more for the higher end, like, richy rich, like, not that anyone that likes Troon or whatever is snobby or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But Troon definitely presents themselves, their website and everything, as more of a, like, upper, like, more of a ritzy feel, and so it doesn't surprise me that Nespresso is trying to get in on that. However, I feel like Nespresso doesn't really match their ideals. I don't know. It was kind of interesting to me when I read that. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I see it. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But yeah, you're right. In our whole deep dive on Nespresso, we talked about, you know, their origins and how, they started targeting. It was more of a try to be like a luxury brand. So, and I think they're still trying to do that. Maybe they're just trying to cater to everybody, to, like, people
potentially
who
potentially.
I don't know, because I still feel like it's really, Nespresso is just really expensive too.
They are.
So
they really are. And I'm gonna do one more too, because this one's also really short. This one is a hashtag tag a teacher giveaway. Katie, I thought of you because you used to be a teacher. But you can win a free Bonavita brewer. I had never heard of a Bonavita before, so I had to look it up. I went onto their website, looked up Bonavita. Seem like very nice brewers. The website's very nice, but they're doing weekly wins. And if you are a parent, a colleague, or a student, you can nominate a teacher. And they do a drawing every Friday. And these Bonavita brewers retail for about $300 depending on which one you choose. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know, being a teacher, being able to be nominated and win a Bonavita brewer. So if you guys want to check that out, you can check out hashtag tag a teacher and nominate your favorite teacher, and maybe they'll win a Bonavita brewer.
That would be cool. Yeah, I love that. I know a lot of teachers. A lot of teachers are in my, I don't know, in my community of people. So maybe we'll have to put that on our Instagram or something like that.
Yes, definitely.
So my next thing. Oh wait, where did I? Oh my gosh. Okay,
you're on coffee and dementia. Yeah.
Yes, we're talking about another study. Sorry, another study about how coffee, tea, caffeine can impact dementia risk. So we're talking a little bit about that. So I guess there's been this long-term analysis that people who drink caffeinated coffee and tea, so this would be like caffeinated tea would be like black tea or green tea typically, and then obviously coffee, have a lower risk of developing dementia. But the study does not prove like cause and effect, like coffee like allows you to not have dementia. Like there's no like direct cause. It just shows that like in a adjacent way, coffee and tea have associated a lower risk of developing dementia. But they haven't been able to prove cause and effect yet. So basically This was published in a medical journal, and it analyzed almost over 130,000 people who participated in 2 studies that ran all the way from 1986 to 2023. So they've been with these people for a long time. So of that group, 11,000 people developed dementia during the period studied. The researchers compared each participant's self-reported intake of coffee, caffeinated tea, and then decaf coffee, and tracked records of their cognitive health over time. And they found that men and women who drank the most caffeine had an 18% lower risk of dementia when compared to those who reported little or no caffeine intake.
Interesting. That's fascinating.
Yep. So it is associated. Now, we can't prove cause and effect yet. Maybe we can for a different study. But it does show that, like, I mean, it definitely shows that coffee is not going to make you have dementia. I mean,
right.
So we're good there. So keep drinking.
Yeah.
Keep drinking. It might allow you to not have dementia. So there you go.
That's cool. I like how all these studies are coming out now, like this, debunking coffee information.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it. More reason to drink some coffee and not energy drink. Yeah, I bring up my brother a lot, like, when we talk about this, but, like, he's one that has drinking, like, energy drinks, like, for a long time. It's so funny because it's not, he doesn't, like, refuse to drink coffee, but whenever I see him, I'm just like, what he started doing, he's like, oh yeah, to be cheaper, instead of buying energy drinks like Monsters, or he used to drink like a lot of Monster, but now he says he's decreasing it, which I was happy about. But now what he does is he has like this energy powder, like, or like a supplement type deal. I don't know exactly like what it is, that he mixes with, like, I think like Fresca and like water or something like that. and I'm like,
interesting.
You just drink coffee. It will give you the energy you need, and it's better for you. You can just, like, I don't know. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, if you're gonna drink stuff for results, then just like drink black coffee. I don't know. Drink it iced if you like it cold. Because I'm like, well, because Fresca's okay. I like Fresca as like a soda. It has 0 calories, but it's not the healthiest for you, because it is still like a soda. It has like aspartame in it. Yeah. So like Diet Coke does. So it's like, I don't know, it's good, but I'm like, I wouldn't be drinking it like first thing in the morning.
Right.
To like get my day started. So anyway.
Yeah, ew.
It's interesting. So Sean, if you're listening to this, I think that you're on the right track of like going away from energy drinks, but maybe you should just drink coffee. That would be a lot better for you.
I agree.
Because I don't want you to get dementia. So there you go.
Agreed. Okay, well, maybe, Sean, maybe this next thing I'm going to talk about is for you. Maybe this is for you.
Okay.
Jolene Coffee, and I think I'm saying that right. Jolene Coffee has new flavors. Before I talk about the new flavors, I had to look up what Jolene Coffee was, because I was like, what the heck is this? Well, it's canned coffee. I believe the only kind they had before was white and black. The black was cold brew. The white was oat milk latte. They just added 3 new flavors: a red velvet oat milk, a hazelnut oat milk, and a salted caramel oat milk. Red, blue, and gold. These, you can order these online. They are about $2.99 per can, or you can buy a pack of 12 for $35.99. You can do a subscription if you want, or you don't have to. But honestly, checking out their website, it's pretty nice. Like, I kind of want to try them. They seem very like edgy and alternative, and I really like that about them. But I didn't know this company was a thing, so if anyone has ever tried Jolene Coffee, please let us know, because this company looks pretty cool, and I really like their cans. They're very, like, sleek, very nice. Yeah, looking at everything. Yeah, it's fair trade certified. They're dairy-free, they're vegan, they're gluten-free. They're sweetened with organic coconut sugar, and they look really good. I really want to try them. Oh
my gosh. So next time we do a taste testing episode, we should do this one. I mean, I'm more apt to try it over another concentrated, like another coffee
Same.
concentrate, because I'm kind of scared to do
Same.
that again.
Yeah.
But we should try this one, because actually I was talking to Mariana, and Mariana, who we had on our podcast last week, she was listening to our podcast a bit before she came on, and she said that she really loved actually the episodes where we taste test things.
Oh, really?
On the episode, she said that it was like really fun.
Oh, we've never done a taste test with video yet either. It's because those were just audio.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We need to do it on video. So maybe
should we order
for, like,
Julian
next
coffee?
month. Yeah, we should.
Should we order some Julian coffee? Maybe we should.
We will. I think we'll order some, because I really want to
Okay.
try this, and it's perfect for you. It's dairy free.
I know.
You don't have to worry.
I know. I love it.
I love it.
But yeah, so that's Julian coffee. And then one more thing before I let Katie take the floor again is Starbucks raises their salaried employees 2%. The new CEO that took over didn't like the way that things were being done, and he decided to raise across the board 2% for all salaried employees and not leaving it up to managers. Now, this is in North America. I don't know that I feel like that's... I get it. A 2% raise is pretty good, but what if your manager was going to give you better? And then the CEO is like, no. Everybody's getting this. What do you think about that, Katie? Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I think that I mean, that's probably a way to save money, honestly, if it's across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
He's not doing it out of the kindness of his heart, that's for sure.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's probably to save money. To make it sound, I mean, it sounds good, but I think it's probably
Does
just to
sound
save
good.
money. Because if it was up to
I
the
agree.
managers, they might have a different number depending on somebody's performance or how long they've been there, or all these things. So
Agreed.
yeah, that dang Starbucks. Okay. Well, my next one here is actually going back to the coffee farms, actually. And they are, on coffee farms, they are fighting a fungus with fungus. Right?
Ooh, there's a fungus among us.
There's a fungus among us. So I guess an issue that can happen with coffee plants. Oh my god. That was funny. But I guess what can happen with coffee is that coffee leaves can develop something called coffee leaf rust, which is also known as Himalaya vascatrix, or CLR, a fungal disease that infects the leaves of the coffee plants, and it hinders their ability to produce those beautiful coffee cherries, which is, the whole point of growing coffee plants. So, and it causes billions of dollars of economic damage to the industry per year. And for farmers whose crops are impacted by the disease, these result in lost revenue and compromised quality and supply. So this is pretty serious, if you have this on your farm.
Sounds like
so
it.
Basically what they're doing is, over the past decade, a team at UFV has been working on a different solution that uses the power of nature against nature. So using
I like it.
So Professor Burrito, using his background in fungi and fungal taxonomy, his team has explored the use of fungi as a biological control agents to reduce the disease. So,
Did you say Professor Burrito?
it says Burrito.
Oh, I think it's a burrito.
It's Burrito.
I was like,
It kinda sounds
what
like
a name.
burrito. So yeah, so they've been trying this out. They've been developing this.
That's really cool,
For
actually.
a while.
That's very cool. Fighting nature with nature is it's a good idea. Better for the environment, probably, too.
Yeah, it's interesting. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like using the power of fungi against fungi. It's interesting. It's kind of like jujitsu. Like, you use like somebody else's strength against them.
Yeah, exactly.
My husband, he's been doing jujitsu.
Okay. I was like, where did that come from?
To like learn how to fight. And my son is also doing jujitsu.
Oh, I love that.
and it's cute with their little class or whatever. But it's like you use, because in jujitsu, like you don't have to be like the strongest, you just have to be like the smartest, really, with like how you move your body or how you can use someone's strength against them.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
It's interesting. Anyway, sorry, tangent.
No, that's cool.
But anyway, so this is like fungal jujitsu, if you wanted to name this way to get rid of coffee rust. They should trademark that.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
The last point that I had is a projected growth rate news article that I found. This is on Mordor Intelligence.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Mordor from Lord of the Rings, but this is
Not to be confused.
Not to be confused. Now this is oh my gosh, what's the word? This is like a projection. Like this is a projection.
Yes.
With the facts built in. So this study period with the coffee market is from 2021 to 2031. So as of 2026, the market size is 185.69 billion, which is huge. They're projecting that it's going to hit 238.99 billion by 2031 at a growth rate of 5.18%, with the fastest growing market being in Asia Pacific and the largest market being in North America, which doesn't surprise me. The market concentration is medium, and the major players are, I think we can guess what some of these are: Starbucks, Nestle, the JM Smucker, and Kraft Heinz, and then one that I haven't heard of, Lavazza. What is that? Is that Lavazza?
Yeah.
What is that?
You haven't seen that?
No. I feel like it's something I should know of.
It's like they sell coffee, like they sell their coffee at a lot of just like grocery stores and like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar. Yeah, like you would be able to find this like at Walmart or whatever. Yeah.
Gotcha. But I thought that was really cool. Just coffee market. I love studying the NASDAQ and the stock market, and so to study a coffee market is really cool too, because there's so many different, variations and ups and downs in the market, and I feel like we're seeing a significant rise more recently as more Americans and more people just drink coffee and gravitate more towards that. I know that the coffee industry in the United States is very saturated, and so it's interesting to see how much it's going to go up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's interesting. Yeah, the coffee, I mean, like, yeah, I feel like it, like, just the coffee industry, like, in general, like, yeah, you're right, is getting really saturated, and we're even more, well, even, like, with even more, like, coffee shops popping up.
I know.
I know in your
It's
town,
crazy.
I know all the local ones, like, we're having trouble and, like, shutting
There's no
down.
more. There's no more local in my town. None.
Yeah, no more in Madisonville. No more.
Nope.
Right.
No more local
you
in
gotta go
Madisonville.
to, like, a little bit farther to go to any local place. Like, for where I live now, I feel like, oh my gosh, like, so where I live, people don't like coffee as much, but like coffee is like growing. I was talking to my friend who's lived here for about 10 years, and she was like, we were talking the other day, and I was like, when you like moved here, like what type of coffee shops were here, and she said that there was like nothing, like, which is crazy, because now it's like grown to be so much. So we live in the Idaho Falls area, and now they're just popping up. They're popping up everywhere. There was a new one that I reviewed on our Instagram, Casa Cafe, which was really good. But then somebody told me that across the street there's a new one from that one. There's gonna be another coffee shop popping up, which it looks cute too. I mean, like, when it opens, I kind of want to try it, but I'm like, guys, like, this is, I don't know. It might be becoming too much for this community, because I mean, there is, like,
it's a problem.
It's an issue, because I should probably look it up. Like, the amount of people that don't drink coffee here is like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So if we keep opening up coffee shops, like, we're not gonna have enough people that like to drink coffee actually go to these coffee shops.
That's exactly what happened to the town that I live near, and that's exactly why. Like, we just, not local, but the chains, we can't support it. And even now, The chains are dead. Even Seven Brew is kind of dead, and I'm like, what'd you expect?
What do you
People support local because they like local. You put chains in, and then you put local out of business, and people aren't gonna go to either.
Yeah, because they're mad. I mean, like, I want to, like, I don't know. I really do try to support, like, local. I haven't gone to a coffee chain, actually, in a while. I haven't gone
That's
to...
good.
Yeah, because I just, like, I don't know, the more, like, we talk about it and stuff, and I'm just, like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, Katie, did we cover it? That's 50 minutes of news for you guys.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I hope you enjoyed it. Coffee news update. We'll do this maybe every once in a while now that it's part of a segment on our show, and if people find it interesting.
Yep.
So anyway, okay.
Yep.
Very good.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out our Substack. Don't forget to check out our Instagram and our Facebook and join our community on there. We love you guys. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you listening. It would help us out a ton if you shared the show with people that you think would enjoy it, and give us a little follow if you liked it. Don't forget to leave comments. Keep the conversation going on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because even like a verbal recommendation is more powerful than even somebody seeing it online. So if you like us,
Exactly.
then tell someone about it, and I bet they'll listen. So we'd love to have them. So thank you.
Yes. All right, guys. And until next week, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Katie.
And this is The Coffee Experiment.
The podcast for coffee lovers.
Bye.